Our mutual great friend, Joe Derosa.
Of course, I knew it was going to be him.
Joe Derosa. Greg, sit down. Put your seatbelt on. I have video, and I'll show you the video after. Or wait, you know what? Or I'll text you the video, and we could put this up. Let me text you the video real quick. I'm texting it. I'm texting it to Vito or Venetia. I'll text you the group. Okay, Venetia, real quick. Yeah. Take a peek. Look at your phone. We're all like sick. That every time anybody pulls out their phone, everybody looks at their phone. We're all guilty of it. Okay, so Joe Derosa, there was an amazing comedy festival this past weekend in Las Vegas called Skankfest. Okay, you know about okay, put on by Luis Gomez, Big J Okerson, and Dave Smith, the Legion of Skanks, and a bunch of other people that helped organize it. And it truly was an amazing experience to go. If you ever get an opportunity to go to Skankfest in Las Vegas or wherever they do it, go see it. It is amazing. Okay, so Legion of Skanks is happening. They did an early show, an afternoon show. Live podcast, 500 people there, whatever. They bring on Joe Derosa, okay, as a guest. Joe Derosa's, funny, killing it, whatever. There is a transgender person in the crowd, okay? But when I say transgender, I mean transgender like they are on their way to getting the surgeries, but it is right now, just to be political, it is a biological male wearing a dress.
Right.
That's what this is. It would be as if I had a full dress on and I'm saying I'm about to I don't have an ounce of estrogen in me. I have not gotten any surgery. I'm a biological man that I have a dress on.
Yes.
Okay? And I have lipstick on and I have my hair long and maybe I have a padded bra.
Yeah.
But I am a man. I don't even look I look like I'm a male. And So don't play it until let me tell them the story. So, because this is at the end. So, okay, somebody on Legion of Skanks, I don't know which one, says, Joe, do you think you can get this person hard? And Joe says, I could do it in 5 minutes. Okay? So Joe Derosa goes to the bathroom with this person and proceeds to start jerking them off.
Really?
Yes. Yes, to start jerking them off. And then that person turns around and starts blowing Joe Derosa.
No.
Yes.
No.
Starts blowing Joe Derosa. Vito just fell out of his chair. Starts blowing Joe Derosa to the point where Joe Derosa comes in this person's mouth. Okay? Then Joe Derosa.
I don't know how to I thought this was going to be something involving a heckler.
No. I mean, it kind of is.
Yes.
You know,
This is the exact reverse of a heckler.
Yes. Joe Derosa then says, he's sitting out after the podcast, at the after party, everybody knows about this. And I go up to him, I said, Joe, like, how do you feel? He goes, well, I'll tell you one thing, I'm not gay. I said, Joe, I said, everybody supports you, truly nobody would care at all. You're gay, buddy. He says, how am I gay? I said, where do I begin? I said, you took a man and you jerked him off. He goes, it's a woman. I said, Joe, that's a biological male. I would be in a dress.
Right.
And then he goes, no, she's not. She identifies as trans. I said, well, then I identify as trans right now.
Now
if
me
you
off.
blew me,
Yes.
did you blow me? Did you blow a guy? Or did you? And he said, I blew a pig. You're a pig. And he kept calling me a pig. And I said, Joe, did you ejaculate into another man's mouth this morning? He said, yes, I did. I said, you're gay. That's what gay men do. And again, nobody cares. Everybody loves it. He said, I'm not gay. That was Friday. Cut to Sunday night when the Skankfest ended. This video was just sent to me. This is how Joe ended Skankfest with the man who blew him in the bathroom. And will still try to tell me. I want Greg then to get Greg's opinion on if he's gay or not after this. Play this.
He's never been happier.
I know. So there is the man in a skirt and a biological male in a skirt with a leather jacket. Again, we support that person. Go do you, boo. Love it. Nope, we're not. I'm not even comment. I don't care. Be trans. Hook up with people. Whatever you want. But Joe is trying to tell us now that he's waking up today still a straight white male, and we're saying you're still a white male. Absolutely. Even though you're adopted and you're actually Egyptian, but we will give you the benefit of the doubt, and we will let you in with the straight whites, with the white males. But you are not straight anymore. You are not straight anymore. What do you think, Greg?
Well, he touched. I mean, he was comfortable touching another guy's junk.
Yes.
And I think like the definition of straight is you can't do that. It just like it's your junk or no junk. You know, the fact that he actually didn't hesitate. You know, it wasn't like he was in prison and this was the only option.
No.
There were probably other women out there.
Yeah.
He chose to do this.
And then Joe also has said, hey, don't tell anybody. I said, Joe, you did it in front of the Legion of Skanks podcast. There were thousands of people that saw it. And then you talked about it on every podcast and sang karaoke.
Yes.
Everybody knows. I said, if anything, let your friends tell the story in a fun way. And then he was like, all right, fine, you're right.
That's amazing.
I mean,
it is amazing. Do you think he did it for the story or he did it because he wanted to?
Let me tell you Joe Derosa's life, okay? In 2 hours, Joe Derosa, 12 o'clock, does Legion of Skanks, does Skankfest, does that, gets a blowjob from a guy, jerks him off, and then within about an hour and a half later, he was over Zoom closing on his first house at the Circus Hotel bar and lobby. Over Zoom with his lawyer. So I said, Joe, that's the definition of a full day. You've had a nice full day before lunch.
He probably doesn't even see any difference between those activities.
No,
You know?
no. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, these lawyers the real estate lawyers are probably on the Zoom being like, oh, you're in Vegas. Yeah, I'm just in Vegas, you know, for work.
Yeah.
I'm in Vegas for work.
Yeah.
What? Oh, what's your job? He's got a blowjob from a transgender guy.
Yeah.
And, you know, thousands of people are going to see it and talk about it. But that's the thing is, I do believe that Joe liked it. He told me that was the best blowjob he's ever gotten in his life, and I do think good for Joe.
Yeah.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
No, and the thing is, Joe is always he's so sorrowful, you know. He's so maudlin. Whatever puts a smile on his face. I can't interfere. I'm thinking though, when I think about like doing that real estate call, they're probably, oh, you're in Vegas. Hey, what stays in? Like they'll do the cliche. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And he probably said, yeah, I just got head from a transgender. No, you're not supposed to tell us that.
Yeah. What?
What?